This children of this age, this generation, actually they are technology natives, and we are aliens in this technology world. And as we can experience, the technology is actually moving so fast. The changes that are happening so fast, like whatever changes that took centuries to happen, is just happening in less than a year's time. Okay, so that is the kind of situation we are into. And we could also see some kind of a total shift in the kind of technologies that we use and the world we live in. Maybe the things are changing in a shorter span of time. And the parents do have a lot of concerns. So we were discussing about some of the concerns. The doctor was discussing about some of the concerns of parents they used to discuss. And from my point of view, what I have experienced, because we are also into an alternative educational path for the last 5 years, and we have I vouch for technology, because most of the alternative paths, they ask parents to take children away from technology, but I'm an advocate of technology. So why we advocate technology, why we support technology is that this is a technology world. We don't have a living without technology, right? So even if it is medical field, even if it is engineering or any other areas, we can see that more than 80%, maybe around 80% of things are running on technology. But not only computer technology, but some kind of automation and some kind of other things are coming into play. So what we need to do is that we need to have a balance between the use of technology, and we need not go for the over usage of technology, but we need not restrict children from using technology. So ignorance of parents are one of the main issues here, right? So what happens is that parents do block technology. So I have some classic examples of some parents who have completely blocked technology for their children. So, but that is not going to work. Actually, this creates a kind of alienation for them, because their entire generation has born in this technology world, and they know how to use technology wiser than us, but we are blocking them technology. So what happens is that a kind of rebellion happens. So the concerns of parents are like the children are much into entertainment, much into gaming, and they also may face some kind of cyber security threats or some kind of social issues will be there. But so according to my opinion or from my experience, what I feel is that we need to teach them, we need to educate them, and the parents of this. So as I pointed out, we are the aliens in technology world. So what we need to do is like we need to learn along with them, and we need to learn from them. Okay. So at times what happens is that in order to block the usage of technology, what happens is that we have options for putting parental controls. But what happens here? Children are much more intelligent than us. Okay, so I'll give you one example, because I used to block some kind of websites, some kind of gaming websites in my modem itself, in my router itself. Okay, so when my elder son, he started experimenting, he started connecting with many communities online, and he found a solution. So one day he came to me. He came to me and told that right now I am able to use this particular site. Okay, so it was a gaming site. So I asked him, how is it possible? So he told that he used VPN. Okay, so that I heard about VPN maybe after completing my engineering, and when I entered like my profession with Wipro Technologies only, I started hearing about VPN. But this my elder son, he was able to connect with the other communities and find a solution for the problem. So it is not about blocking something, or it's not about creating parental control. It's about educating and getting educated about the constructive use of technology. So I had a discussion some time back with one of the children who were playing Minecraft. Okay, so what happens was like the parent was really complaining about the gaming addiction of this child. But when I discussed with child, I understood that he was using it in a constructive way. So he was already creating some kind of cities, and he was like learning maths and physics and other things along with that. So gaming is not only about wasting time; it's also about using it in a constructive manner. And also the parents also need to know about how to give, how to have a like a kind of transparent discussion about with their children. So we need to have this kind of transparency. so that they come to us and tell. So accidentally, if they watch some porn, okay, so that happens because we need to accept the realities that all these kind of steps are in on our palms, right, in our mobile devices. So even if accidentally they watch something of this sort, they come back to us and speak. Okay, so technology should be limited, maybe in terms of we should not block, and whatever statistics that we speak right now about the screen time and about the over usage of technology, and many of these researches were done maybe 10 years back, but 10 years back the situations were really different. And right now with generative AI and other open AI coming into play, the situations have really changed. So whatever situation was there 10 years back is not the situation that is right there right now. And what happens is like maybe after 5 years or 10 years, the situation is going to be entirely different because the technology world is moving so fast. So if we alienate these children from technology, what happens is that these children won't be able to cope up with the changes in the real world. Maybe what we can do is like we can have a constructive discussion. We can suggest some kind of apps or tools for them, because there are different apps and tools like so for reading habits we have got read along. So maybe if somebody is addicted to games, we can introduce some kind of constructive games like Minecraft and Roblox. And as every gaming platform has this also has got pros and cons. So even in Roblox or Minecraft, you have got some kind of destructive games. So the parents need to understand what kind of games they are playing. They need to have a reflection meeting. So we need to discuss and reflect on what they are learning, why they are using technology. So whenever we are giving technology, because my son developed apps and other softwares. So if he is some days he need to use the system for 8 to 10 hours. So what we do is like we set a goal. So we ask him to write down a goal. And we set a goal, and what happens is that he will set a goal, and he will tell that even after 2 hours or 3 hours, I'll come back with the result. So he'll either come back with the result, or he'll come up with a failure report saying that so and so is the reason for not achieving that goal. So setting some kind of realistic goal for this digital media usage is something that is really advisable. And another thing is that in order to improve creativity, actually, previously we used to tell that the main complaint with AI technologies or the kind of technologies that are advancing, maybe in using ChatGPT also, people are complaining that there will be a creativity loss. But believe me, creativity will increase with the constructive use of technology. So the parents, what they need to do, they need to understand that the creativity can be improved, the problem solving skills can be improved, and whatever basics that we are speaking right now in education are no more basics with the invention of computers. So we need to understand that we need to give them the right time for the usage of technology, and we need to be with them, we need to co-learn with them. So to summarize, what I will say is that it is we parents who need to learn. It is we parents who need to restrict ourselves from the over usage of screen. And it is we parents who need to be great role models for them. Thank you.